Good evening, everyone. Here we have one of the founding members of Dragons Cricket Club, Gautam. We'd like to hear what thoughts on the game from Gautam. So, Gautam, how are you feeling right now?
It's an awesome feeling winning the championship. But when we kickstarted Dragons, essentially we had such talent in this team that we could have won a lot. But unfortunately, in sport, we generally, how do I say that? Greatness is generally associated only with championships. Dragons were probably we lost 3 to 4 finals. We didn't. That elusive final was always away from us, and hence there was this open question whether are we really that great team in this league that we're supposed to be, that a championship would probably fetch us. So I feel this vindicates that point that the Dragons have always been great, and this championship lets everybody know that how good the team Dragons is.
So over the period, you have sorted out into a bigger group of talented young players. So what do you think that changed this year?
Nothing. I mean, I don't think so. This is just this year. Maybe in the last 3 years or so, we were always looking for getting new players in. There's always, I think the Dragons core members, especially I want to bring in Chendu, Arru, Venki, and myself. Our own focus every time was always about it's not about what the folks would be thinking. When we get the new players in, these 4 players have sacrificed individually a lot, especially Arru, Chendu, and Arru. They were games, 5-6 games where they did not even bat, they did not even bowl and everything. They were willing to sit for other players to accommodate. So today we are here because we have this excellent talent, right? We could not retain this excellent talent without the whole essence of all the sacrifices. So I feel that is essential.
And coming to the finals, so what was the vibe in the camp, and how you went about the business today? So just walk us through the final.
Excellent, interesting question. My take on this is usually when we have this kind of a thought, right, with all those finals and everything, this year was somewhat different. We always felt that things were going our way. We had that vibe. So the biggest vibe in the season was that we felt things were going our way. We just need to make sure that that we have a process in place and we just continue to follow the process. It's a traditional approach, which probably the mindset is not the modern day, but we essentially felt that all we had to do was just, if we don't make mistakes, the game is going to come to us, and that's what happened, I think.
And let me bring in the mans of the moment, Aru and Sunny. So just talk about those guys, because I know they have been a revelation in this tournament this season. Sunny being the highest run scorer and Aru being the highest wicket taker.
Yeah, so really so happy when it comes to, I'll probably talk about Sunny first, about when Sunny came into our team, right? So there was this one game that I saw Sunny play actually, and then we were discussing about, man, this guy's good. So he came into the team and everything, and I always felt that he had such great potential, but it took him in his own respective a lot of ways that he has to internally do and everything. This year, Sunny's runs is true credit to that, he has finally identified that he has that potential, and then that it is just himself working on all those aspects, making sure that he's controlling his brain, which is his biggest flaw, and then he just overcame that, and you saw the season that Sunny had. And coming to Aru, everybody remembers 2011 World Cup, right? It was a long time he won the World Cup and everything. In spite of all the runs that scored and everything, Zahir Khan was even when we had Tendulkar, we had the other greats in the team, Zahir Khan was the most valuable commodity with his bowling in that whole tournament. Aru from this season, the way he started, and then so it's been, I personally felt like going back to the 90s and 2000s when Anil Kumble, when he comes in, there's guarantee 4 overs, he locked in 10 overs, 4 wickets for 20-30 runs, and I feel all Aru's hard work, all the sacrifices that he did from his batting side and everything, eventually that that he had this awesome. Nobody better person to deserve this than Aru.
All right, so we just got to talk that you are heading the party bandwagon tonight. So what's going down tonight?
Some of this I can't disclose on camera. It's going to be really wild, and Santu, it's going to be a surprise for you too, buddy.
Well, thank you again. So that's Gautam for you guys.
Thanks, guys. Thanks for doing this. We really appreciate that.
And good luck for your T20 season as well, Gautam.